Oh, what is going on, everybody? It is Tonga Nobuyoshi coming to you live from the other side, and it is time for the next new game to begin. As I mentioned in a video on my YouTube channel, I will be doing my best to try to play as many Atlas games that are currently available to play on current gem systems as possible. I can never guarantee that I will finish anything that I start, but if I don't finish this game, then I'll be shocked and disappointed in myself. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for my journey to begin with Shin Megami Tensei. This is the third game, the Nocturne, specifically the HD remaster. Unfortunately, the only S&T games that are available to play on current systems are the third and fifth games. The other ones are not available right now. Well, actually, there is a reboot that's available as well, but in terms of the S&T specific games, it's just Nocturne and Vengeance, the third and fifth games. So this is S&T 3, Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, and it is time for my journey in this game to begin. So let's see what this game has to offer. Actually, wait a second, let me change the audio settings first. I think that's fair to have it come in the same. Voice volume almost up. Movie volume. And then you know how I do this. Anytime I play an RPG, if they offer it in Japanese, which JRPGs will almost always do, that's what I go with. I do not do English voice acting. You know, again, there are a number of animes where the English voice acting is not bad, but I almost always prefer the Japanese. Screen brightness. Difficulty, we'll leave it on normal. No, I think we can leave that off. Let me make sure all that actually saved. Yeah, it seems like it did. And the music in the configuration menu is like a completely different tone. I'm like admiring this menu as well. So very interesting. I'm sure I'll understand why it looks like this as I continue playing it. But alright, here we go. Not load game, new game. Okay. Turn the BGM down some. Alright, let's try this again. It's still bumping a little bit. Maybe I'll just turn this down then. Alright. That shouldn't be that shouldn't be too bad. Just turn it down a little more. Alright. Normal difficulty. Can be changed at any time, that's good. Alright, let's begin. Let's see if there's any other scenes I'll have to adjust as I'm listening to this. Work of fiction, any names character. Okay, of course. Alright, who's this?
やがて来る力をなくした世界
Check on the volume.
それは無へとただ向かうだけならばその世界を救うためその身を母の宿りへと返そう
Okay, I'm gonna have to turn the voice volume down some.
世界はまた生まれるため死んでいかなければならないこれが古き預言書にあった最後の
Okay, it's a
救
pretty
いの道
religious premise here.
世界はその罪で滅び人は皆消えてゆくでも君にはそうなってほしくないの
Oh, who's she talking to?
私はあなたの命をとどめておきたいそのためには君の名前が必要なの
Oh, am I gonna have to put my name in now?
さあ君の名を言って
The protagonist is nameless, so I'll have to, I know I'm gonna have to put my own name in. Alright, here we go. I'm not putting my own name in anymore. It's gonna be... I'm gonna come up with some random name. So, for this particular character, I'm assuming it's the Demi-Fiend character, who's the protagonist. Not assuming, I know it is. Let me see what name I like the best here. Computer fan is spinning very loudly. Alright, well, based on what I just looked up on Google, the name that I'm gonna go for him oh, there's no spaces. Alright. Oh wait, there we go. That's gonna be the... Oh, am I not allowed to continue? Well, I'm not done anyway, actually. Wait. Okay. Okay, now I see how it needs to be done. Okay. Nickname. Just say Jin. Okay. Hanjin is gonna be his name, and Jin is the nickname. Yes. Okay.
そう、君は
Okay, well that's backwards. Not Jin Han.
これで滅びの時に
He
も
doesn't sound Japanese
あなた
anymore.
は生きる力を失わないはず。それを信じて強く生きて。
Well, I mean, that's how they read the name, so I mean, they get the idea anyway. Okay, I will.
よかった。分かってくれたのね。もう時は迫っている。それはすぐに起きてしまうの。そして私は次の世界を育むものとしてあるの。
Yeah, I still have no idea what your
や
name
が
is.
て
You're
来
gonna
る
say
世
it?
界を作るのが私の役目。さあ、私の名も呼んでみて。
I don't know what it is. Takao Hiko? Is that her actual name? Like, in her case, I don't want to give her a different name. Yeah, that's her actual name. So yeah, we're not changing her name.
そう、私の名前は。ああ、私はもう世界の終わりにも涙を流すことはないでしょう。
Oh wait, that's right. Now I see what I did wrong. I think yeah, I messed up the character's name.
でも私は次に生まれる世界でも
All right,
Kimi-
we'll start over.
さあ起きて。もう時間よ。
All right, I gotta go back to the menu, fix the vocal volume, and then pick a new. Whenever I get the opportunity to pause again. You received the message, okay? You're late, Gene. What's the big idea? Okay, you know what? No, I have an idea. Hang on. I'll just close out of the game and reopen it. Alright, so now back here. Well, if I'm gonna turn that down... No, sound effect volume, I can't have that too low, because then it's gonna seem too quiet. I don't remember to have that. Now let me see what it sounds like on this menu. Yeah. Alright. Straight down some so that it's not too loud in the microphone. Alright, now let's retry that whole scene so that I can name the character the correct way.
やがて来る力をなくした世界。
Yeah,
そ
that's
れは
better.
無へとただ向かうだけ。ならばその世界を救うためその身を母の宿りへと返そう。世界はまた生まれるため死んでいかなければならない。これが古き予言書にあった最後の救いの道。
As for totally ancient prophecy, well, what's the ancient prophecy?
世界はその罪で滅び、人は皆消えてゆく。でも君にはそうなってほしくないの。私はあなたの命をとどめておきたい。そのためには君の名前が必要なの。
It seems like she's kind of like the Igor of this game,
さあ、
but we'll see.
君の名を言って。
Alright, let's do this the correct way now. Yeah, see, family name, I should have wrote... Yeah, I wrote it the wrong way. Jean should be the family... Jean should be the family name. And then Han is the given name. And then the nickname. I think Jean could still be the nickname. Even though it's the family name. It's a nice nickname. Okay.
So, 君は
Yes, now it's correct.
これで滅びの時にもあなたは生きる力を失わないはず。
Okay.
それを信じて強く生きて。
I'll do my best. I will.
よかった。もう時は迫っている。それはすぐに起きてしまうの。そして私は次の世界を育むものとしてあるの。やがて来る世界を作るのが私の役目。さあ、私の名も呼んでみて。
Okay, and then as I just did, I will not be changing her name whatsoever. Yuko Takao.
So, 私の名前は。ああ、私はもう世界の終わりにも涙を流すことはないでしょう。でも私は次に生まれる世界でも君を見ていたいと思っているわ。
Alright.
さあ、起きて。もう時間よ。
Maybe at some point we'll see what the world looked like before this moment was happening to me. Before this encounter. I love the train announcements in Japan. Okay, received the message. Hang on a second. You're late, Han. What's the big idea? You forget we're visiting Miss Takao today? Just get to Yoyogi Park ASAP. Time's a-wasting. Now, wait a minute. Is she also posing as a school teacher? Okay, from your classmate. Please enter your classmate's name. I'm gonna give him a name, too? Isamu Nita. Okay, like I said, I'm not changing any other characters' names. So if that's his actual name, we're keeping it. I like the name Isamu anyway. Real talk, I prefer more of a private counseling scenario. But Miss Takao is a lot nicer when you're around. Alright. Be sure to dress to impress. After all, you represent me by way of association. How about that slick jacket you bought the other day? The one with the little demon sprites? Remember, you're just the mood maker. Don't get it twisted, okay? I'm not sure if this is dressing to impress. Korean station. Okay, I can't go this way. Huh? Oh, how an actual commuter. Let me guess. You're here for Yoyogi Park. Ever since that incident went down, it's been one looky-loo after another. No one's here for the train. You can probably tell I've had a lot of time on my hands. You've, heard the news, right? No, about what? Guess I ought to inform you. There was a deadly riot at Yoyogi Park yesterday. If you want the gory details, go check the giant screen at Shibuya. Long story short, a couple folks lost their lives in that park. You could hear the sirens wailing all night long. Anyway, didn't mean to talk your ear off. It's just nice to have some conversation once in a while. Yeah, it is way too empty in here. Okay, those are the stairs. Really, the area? Yes. Alright, well, where am I going? Yoyogi Park. Wait, where did he tell me to go again? I think he said Yoyogi Park, didn't he? And it's just the Yoyogi Park had been closed off. Appreciate your cooperation, okay. It's a live report going on. Well, I do feel the demonstrators' actions were out of line. The fact that cyber communication would destroy the park for their own gain is not only inconceivable, it's unforgivable. Reporter's impassioned speech continues. Okay. Yoyogi Park riot? Oh, you mean what they're showing on TV? I don't know, it's just hardly seems real. Like, how could this be happening here? I'm glad it doesn't involve me. Where was I supposed to be going again? Because I cannot remember. Now we're in Harajuku. Yes, kids these days. One moment we're suffering fatalities, the next everybody's dressed like it's a goddamn carnival. Take that long-haired yuppie wandering around, for instance. Not sure what he's talking about, right? Jingume now. You can overhear a couple's conversation. Did you hear about the riot where 3 people died? What if we're next? You don't gotta worry about that, babe. Why? Because we're about to start our own little riot. In the bedroom, oh my god. Alright, we can stop listening now. Well, could you be any more predictable? But I guess that's what I love about you. Conversation between 2 high school girls. So, don't tell me, I already know. You think Hikawa is super hot, right? Oh my god, it's just a typical high school conversation. Ew, there's like so many nasty rumors about him. I know, to me that only adds to it. He's got intrigue, a whole world of lore built around him. I gotta turn my fan back on, but it's gonna be kind of loud though. Now, I heard this song in a video. I didn't realize that the song was for the map. Oh, hey, Han. You said you were going to visit Miss Takao today, right? I know she's beautiful, but that doesn't give you license to creep on her, okay? Where is she at, though? Been chased by this wild dream, hounded, you might say. In my dream, everywhere you look, everything is round. The world itself is round. But I know the world is round, but it got rounder in a different way. I'm telling you, my dream is a prophecy, and yet no one believes me. Yo, Han, what's up? You hear the rumor about Yoyogi Park? It's just a rumor. Okay. No, I definitely don't remember where I'm supposed to be going right now. Just jamming to the music at this point. Alright, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Alright. Finally. Come all the way down this way. Okay, so where the red squares were at, flashing that, I didn't even notice those. Okay, Yoyogi Park. No one's here. Alright, maybe it's a different entrance. Yoyogi Coin Station. No, we were just there. Okay, here we go.
公園を丸ごと封鎖とはな。
Oh, that's a man. I was thinking that was a
現
woman.
場写真の一枚も撮らせん気か。どうかしてるぜ。俺に何か用か？
Not in particular. What happened here?
テレビじゃこう言ってるな。企業と市民団体の衝突で死者の出る騒動に。でも裏の世界じゃこう言われてるよ。姿を変えた闇の勢力同士の争いとな。
I might still have to adjust volume. Some BGM is louder than others. Cell phone ringing. What is this guy even talking about?
鳴ってるの
He didn't even
お
answer
前
the
のじゃない
question.
か？
もしもし私よ。やっと連絡がついたわ。何やってたのよもう。
Enter your classmate's name. Okay, again, we're not changing names. Her name's also Chiaki. How am I doing this all the time? I'm just playing games, and there happens to be names, the same name used in games that I'm playing.
彼ならともかく君が遅れるなんて何かあったの？今どこ？ 代々木公園？あのね、あんまり遅いからあいつと病院に来ちゃった。もう着くとこ。悪いけど直接病院へ来てね。
Okay, hospital. I did just go past that.
場所わかる？新宿衛生病院。新宿駅から東へ歩けば見えてくると思うから。まあいいわ。私先生と進路について話したいと思ってるし、先にやってる。
Okay, I'll
そう
be there.
ね。遅くなるの嫌だし、そうして。それじゃ。
Okay, Chucky hung up. Alright. Now we know where to go.
ちょっと待て。お前新宿衛生病院へ行くのか？
How did he even hear her say that?
次の行く先も一緒とはね。これも何かの縁か。
How did he hear me even
これを
say
や
that
る
that's where I
よ。
was going?
まだ発売前なんだけどな。お前ここで会ったことを知らないんだろ？ならこれから行く病院がどういう場所かってことも知るまい。聖記者の特集ガイア教と弥勒経典読んでおいて損はないぜ。
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not much of a reader. You obtained an issue of Ayakashi Monthly.
オカルトの出る幕じゃないと思うかもしれんが、どっこい。あそこはそういう場所なのさ。なんてな。この世界じゃガセネタもよくあることだ。違ってたら笑って許せや。それじゃあな。また会うことがあったら記事の感想でも聞かせてくれや。
So now I gotta do a survey on his article. Alright, so now we gotta go back to Shinjuku Hospital. That was down here. Wait. I probably gotta look for more of those squares. No, it's the station. That was on the. That was. I'm pretty sure that was towards the bottom. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Yeah, here it is. It was towards the top. Okay. Now, before I go in, I'm gonna get some more water and eat this last candy that I have here. But yeah, just a reminder, I did post a video prior to the start of the stream expressing my strong feelings of disappointment. Yet again, I am definitely very disappointed in what's going on with Cover Corp once again. Over the last 2 years, there have been far too many graduations. And too many people have given the reason that it's because of disagreements and complications, misalignments, disagreements with management. There were never any specifics given until now, finally, recently. I didn't mention this in the video, but Calliope Mori, she was on the verge of graduating, but instead decided to just take a hiatus and came back and said that it was because of frustrations with the company. But not necessarily going into too much detail either, but just things not working out, the things that they want to do not working out. It's just something like that. There is a video on YouTube and a stream where she talked about all this. But no, what really outs Cover Corp now is their vague announcement about the changes to Hollow Stars, and then the result of the changes. They didn't say much. They just said that there had been changes in how Hollow Stars will be managed, but they didn't specifically say what the change was. However, they then said that due to these changes, the following talents had decided to conclude their activities, and proceeded to list half their roster of JP talents. So finally, live streams and clip videos, and then other YouTube videos explained the context of why this all happened in the first place. So the article that I read, it doesn't tell you specifically what the changes are, but there's a YouTube video that I watched that does tell you the specific of what the changes are. I don't know exactly how they got the information, because again, the article did not specifically say anything. Well, you know what? It's probably because of what the talents were saying. That's probably where they're getting the information from. But yeah, I talk about that all in my video. Essentially, Hollow Stars, or Cover Corp, is giving up on Hollow Stars. They decided that the talents are not profitable, and therefore we are no longer going to financially support any of you. Any projects that you guys want to have done, you're on your own to pay for it. Any projects that you guys want done, we're not financially backing it anymore. You have to pay for it out of pocket. So naturally, this upset them, and it caused a number of the talents to rebel over the last month, and now it has led to the announcement of half their roster graduating. And obviously they decided that a while ago. They decided that after the announcement was made. It wasn't announced until now. And because once again, greed strikes. Greed strikes once again. These VTuber agencies, it feels more and more like they only care about saving their own behinds. They care more about keeping the company, keeping the company intact, and not keeping their talents happy. This is the fact that Hollow Stars is not necessarily profitable is not news. That's been the case since the beginning. Since the beginning, Hollow Stars has not been profitable, and it's not the talent's fault. It's Cover Corp's fault. They don't promote Hollow Stars enough whatsoever. All of the major opportunities that they give to Hololive, they don't give the same to Hollow Stars. And the fact that they even separate the Hololive and Hollow Stars is ridiculous. So I'm very glad that the video that I watched and referenced in my video talked about this as well, because even if I didn't watch the video, I was going to say the same thing. They compared Hololive and Cover Corp. They compared Cover Corp to Niji Sanji. Because as much as I criticize Niji Sanji, it is primarily the EN branch that I criticize, not the JP branch. And because the JP branch is still thriving. It feels like there are hundreds of talents in the JP branch alone. And yet so many of them are still immensely popular. A lot of them still have 500,000 to over 1 million or more subscribers, male and female. I looked at the talents' names in ascending order, and the first male that I clicked on, already they had over 300k. I don't now. When I tried to look through it, I don't think a single Hollow Stars talent, both JP or Yen, has even cracked 500,000 subscribers, and none of them have even reached 500k yet. And yet, for Hollow Live, all of the talents have at least 500k. All of the talents have at least 500k in Hollow Live EN at least. Not that there are some talents in JP who are not at 500k yet, but all the Hollow Live members have more subscribers than all the Hollow Stars members. That has to be true. They're all more popular than all the Hollow Stars talents. It's not fair to them. It's not fair to them that they Cover Corp separates them by gender and then only promotes one gender. You know, it's not that they don't do anything for Hollow Stars, it's that they don't do enough. The Hollow Stars YouTube channel doesn't even have 300,000 subscribers. The Hollow Live YouTube channel has over 2 million. Like, it's just not fair. Let the talents work together. Some Hollow Live members, that's why you see Hollow Live members collabing with Hollow Stars members. They're trying to help them. They're trying to spread more awareness, because prior to this announcement, the only JP Hollow Stars member that I was following was Astel. I was following a few Hollow Stars and EN members, but I was only following one JP member. So now, since the announcement, I have now subscribed to the ones who are remaining, because I need to do more to show my support for them. You know, I've watched some videos that they post on the Hollow Stars channel when they had the Hollow Stars countdown, New Year countdown, a couple years ago. I watched that. Not all of it, but I watched it. And I commented that I'm glad that the guys got that opportunity, because they need more opportunities like that. It's not fair that every year Hollow Live gets HollowFest, but the Hollow Stars men get nothing. They don't get an annual concert. There's gotta be more done for them. So alright, let's go ahead and enter into the Shinjuku Medical Center while I drink some more water and get this flashlight on me. If there's a note on the door, okay, hang on a second. Alright. Note on the door. The entrance to the annex is closed. Please use the entrance to the main building. Okay. So I can't go in there. So how about here? Okay, I saw a girl standing there, so... Because I, for a second, forgot where she told us to meet, and was wondering why I was at the hospital. But now I remember. An auto map, what's auto map gonna do? I guess that's how we teleport. Okay, I still can't pause. So I guess I won't be able to pause until I reach a certain point of the game. It is just empty everywhere. She was not playing around and saying that the world was gonna basically get raptured and recreated. Well, no, not even raptured. This is more like the flood. For any of you Bible knowers, any Christian people out there. SMT and Persona games got a lot of biblical principles in here. Alright, let's talk to this girl. Okay, this is Chucky. Now the character design is very interesting here. She looks more mature than she probably should.
ちょっと変なのよ。人が誰もいないの。ただの一人もよ。見て、受付まで空っぽ。
And by the way, I'm playing this on the Switch, just so I don't keep using the PlayStation and not the Switch. The Switch 2, that is. I'm playing this on the Switch 2.
なんだか不気味でしょ。やだな。
But I think the 5th game is gonna be played on the PlayStation, because I'm trying to give chances to both my Switch 2 and my PlayStation for getting used. Yami is still playing Danganronpa series on the PlayStation, so until she is done, because there's a different Spike Chunsoft game that's on the Switch, so that's when we will flip-flop. There's something weird about this entire town, not even just this place.
でもなかなか戻ってこないのよね。こんな時ぐらいちゃんと働いてほしいんだけど。あれ、何その雑誌。
And some guy just
知らない人にもらった？バカね。そんなのと関わると面倒になるわよ。月刊あやかし。聞かない名前ね。やだ、オカルト雑誌じゃない。こんな時にやだな。
I have no idea, man. It's just, again, this guy just, I don't know why we took it either.
でも時間つぶしくらいにはなりそうね。あ、ねえ、彼探してきてよ。先生が見つかんないならこんなところ早く出たいし。多分病室のある上の階にいると思うわ。私はここで待ってるから。あ、この雑誌は借りるわね。それじゃお願いね。
Alright, so now we gotta hit the second floor. There's the elevator. Okay, second floor, let me fix this for a second. Alright, what room is he gonna be in though? No, before I go in there, let me. that him? Someone's in the other hallway. Wait, how do I... get all the way over there? It's a stairwell. Okay, he's in this room.
んだよ、驚かせるなよ。突然音立てたらビクッとするだろ
Alright, so this is Isamu.
にもう遅れてきたくせにこんなことするか普通。もうまあいいや。それにしてもあれだよ、誰もいないだろ、綺麗さっぱり。ちゃんと先生に電話して確かめたんだぜ。入院してるの新宿衛生病院だって。
Yeah, I feel like something's up. Like, what's going on?
案内も何もなしにこんなだもんな。さっぱりわけわかんねえよ。やばいウイルスが逃げ出したなんてことはないよな。先生のいそうなところは一通り回ったつもりなんだけど、どこか他にいるのかな。ま、いいや。俺一旦あいつのとこ戻って確認してくれよ。待たせたからまた怒ってるかな。お嬢さん育ちの相手は大変だわ。
My gosh, how was she a princess?
じゃあな。しかしまあやばいことになってなきゃいいけどね。
Alright, he left the room. Alright, so I'll leave too. Now let's go all the way back around. And then down. I feel inclined to look at the lower floors, but it probably won't tell me. It probably will tell me not to do that.
O kaeri nasai. ねえ、これの関東に載ってる特集ガイア教と弥勒経典ってやつ。
Oh, well, you didn't read the magazine.
ちょっと気になること書いてあるの。ガイア教団とかいう悪魔を拝んでるカルト集団があってね。
A group of demon worshippers, of course.
この日本によ。その人たちは弥勒経典っていう預言書みたいなものを信じてるらしいの。
There's a lot of names we gotta remember.
預言書には世界に混沌が訪れるみたいなことが書かれてて、教団はそれを本気で実現させようとしてるんだって。混沌ってのがテロか何かを指すのか、それともただの世まい事なのか、まだ詳しいことは分かってないらしいけど、でも
先生いないよ。
No, don't tell me that we were being tricked into coming here. One second, let me look something up real quick. Alright.
男子トイレまで探したんだぜ。
The men? Why would she be in the men's room?
いやーね、 もう戻ってくるなり。今真面目な話してるのよ。ちょっと黙ってて。でね、ここなんだけど、新宿の東に位置する某病院。ここに彼らの計画を解
Oh,
く
of course.
鍵
So
が。
that's why she has to come here.
で、待て次号なわけね。
Probably.
その病院っての意外とここかもよ。この新宿衛生病院、実は怪しい話があるんだよな。人体実験やってるだ
I
と
do
か、
not like what I'm
霊
wearing
視
at
した
all.
霊媒師が逃げ出したとか、カルトの息がかかってるってのもあったな。
そうなの？私何も知らなかった。やだ、来るんじゃなかったな。こんなとんでも雑誌の記事なんて鵜呑みにする気はないけど、でもこの病院明らかにおかしいわよね。
先生のこと心配になってくるな。しょうがない、もうちょっと探そうぜ。何にもなきゃ何にもないでいいわけだし。なんかね、分院があるみたいなんだよ。2階から行けるところ。俺そこら辺当たってくるわ。
Alright.
はい、これお前は地下を探してきてくれ。
Oh, okay, basement. ID card? Okay, thank you.
カードあるならあんたが地下探せばいいじゃん。それとも怖いの？
怖くなんかないってのは。どうせ地下になんか先生はいないから代わりに頼むの。
How are you so sure?
お前は先生がいないことを確認してくれれば OK。 出会いを果たすのは俺の役目。じゃあな、何かあったらすぐ逃げろよ。
まったくもう調子いいわね。でも正直私も先生のこと心配だわ。もう少し探してみましょう。
Okay, so I'm gonna check the basement then. So we'll go back to the B1, it's most likely basement. Underground facility. Okay, that doesn't necessarily say basement, but insert ID card, okay. Okay, perfect. Got that door open. Oh my goodness. And of course, look what's on the floor. Got blood on this bed. And I think it's got a pentagraph. Don't remember what it's called. But every time you see these symbols, you know it's something demonic going on. There's rituals and things like that going on. Just stay out of there. Okay, there's another room like that. You can hear eerie sounds from this room. Oh boy. Is that her? Well, that's not the same hairstyle.
誰かね。今になって静寂に水を差すとは
No, it's you.
困ったものだ。知っているかね。4月は残酷な季節。そういった詩人がいる。不毛な大地を前に冬眠から目覚めねばならないからだ。思えば人類の世など不毛なばかりだった。めしいた文明の無意味な膨張、繰り返される流血と戦争、数千年を経てなお脆弱な歴史の重ね塗りだ。世界はやり直されるべきなのだよ。救いは弥勒経典にある。今日はその予言の成就される日だ。
He's probably just sitting there like, what on earth is this guy talking about?
古い世界は黄昏に沈み、新たな世界が生まれる。君は何者だね。公園の粛清劇を生き残った同胞というわけでもなさそうだ。彼女の知人か。なるほど、ここは病院だったな。見舞い客というわけ
It
か。
was?
だが、アリの穴から包みが崩れるということもある。少し不憫な気もするが、消えてもらおう。
Okay, now what's up? No, gosh, shouldn't have came in this room. What on earth is that?
何？恐れることはない。この世界の住人皆がもうすぐ君の後を追うことになる。
Hang on. Nope. There it is.
少し早まるだけのことだ。
I'm running away from now.
無駄なことを末後は潔くするものだ。
やめなさい。
Oh, there she is, finally.
ほんの彼一人をなぜ見逃してあげられないの。この程度のことで計画は揺るがないはずよ。
So you're working together.
ことの大小ではありませんよ。
It makes sense.
私は計画に例外を許すつもりはない。
彼を助けてくれないなら私はもうあなたに協力しません。
困った巫女だ。まあ教え子の面倒は教師に任せるとしましょう。今すぐ部屋を出て行ってください。私はこの幸福な終わりを一人静かに迎えたいのですよ。
屋上で待っているわ。あそこなら街がよく見渡せる。その目で確かめにいらっしゃい。
Now I gotta see it go all the way to the top.
これから世界に起こる出来事を。
Alright, well, before I go anywhere else, I need to go get some cold water because it's way too hot for this water that I have right now. So hang on a second, guys. Alright. Guys get to enjoy the BGM while I'm doing this. I gotta go to the roof now. I'm not even gonna bother looking. Well, you know what? There's blood like all over this floor. Is that a cadaver in there? Otherwise, don't see much in that room. But there is just blood all over this floor. Is this the elevator? Door is locked from the other side. Okay, no, it's not the elevator. Oh yeah, that's right, it's two here. Wait, who are they? Someone's up ahead.
どうかなさいましたか、坊ちゃま。あのものが気になるんでございますか？
No, where did you two come from?
そうでございますか。それはそれは。でも今は忙しゅうございます。後にいたしましょう。
Just disappeared just like that. Like, what is going on? Just get the heck out of here. Of course, the basement is like the worst part of this place. Alright, go all the way to the roof now. It's crazy, the elevator goes all the way to the roof.
Ne. さっきは間に合ってよかった。君が悪魔にやられなくて。あの人の
To a demon? Is that what you're talking about? The thing
氷
that
川
he
の
had
話
behind
を
him?
君も聞いたでしょ。間もなくこの世界は混沌に沈むの。それが呪体。人がかつて経験したことのない世界の転生よ。
So they're calling it conception. Any Bible reader, you know what the actual, not actual, but you know what they call it in that story. If you know, you know. I already said it. They called, well, they referred to it as a flood.
今この病院にいない人間はみんな命の明かりを
Now I
落と
have
して
no
しまう。
idea how this world and the people in it will just suddenly perish. I have no idea what method is going to be used for that.
こんなやり方きっと誰も許しはしないでしょうね。でも今のまま老いた世界を生きながらえさせてもいずれ力を失ってしまう。世界はまた生まれるため死んでいかなければならない。その罪を背負うのは私。
Wait, what?
だけど後悔はしていないわ。最後に決まった運命で君はここにたどり着いた。これで君は呪体を生き残るわ。でももしかしたらそれは死よりずっと辛いことかもしれない。だけど私は君を信じてる。ねえ、私に会いに来て。
The heck does
た
that
とえ
mean?
世界がどんな姿に変わっても私が力になってあげる。
And why me?
これから訪
It's gotta be what
れ
every
る世界
protagonist is
で
asking.
私は巫女として創世の中心をなす。きっと君に道を示してあげられるわ。わかってる。理解できないことだらけよね。でも今はもう時間がないの。いい？もし君が自分の力で私のもとへたどり着いたなら、その時には教えてあげる。すべての疑問の答えを。
Yeah, because I have a lot.
そして私の本当の心の内を。
What was that jump cut? So that's it, just the entire... She just stands there smiling. Can't even describe what all that was. Just the world suddenly swallowed up in a storm. And now who is this voice that I'm speaking to?
お前の心には何もない断りの芽生えすらない。それではできない。世界を創造するものとはなり得ない。いいか、そして探すがよい。お前は何者かにならねばならぬ。
恐れ多くも坊ちゃまはあなたに興味を持たれています。
Are we ever gonna hear him talk?
人に過ぎない哀れなあなたに特別に贈り物をあげようと申しております。あなたはこの贈り物を受け取らなくてはなりません。動いてはいけません。痛いのは一瞬だけです。
Oh my goodness. No, you know how I feel about needles, man. Come on. No, that's even worse than a needle. What is that? It's a parasite?
これで君は悪魔になるの。
Sounds like it's hurting for way more than an instant. Oh boy, there he is.
悪魔の力を宿せし、災いなる魂、勾玉。これであなたは悪魔となったのです。坊ちゃまはいつも見ておられます。くれぐれも退屈させることのないよう。
You obtained the Makatama Maragare from the command menu. You can view and ingest Makatama. And the command menu is Y. Okay. Alright, so now we're able to access the menu. Like I was thinking, I wouldn't be able to pause and access it until a certain point. So we have item, skill, party. That won't come in until later. The Magatama. So this is kind of like a skill tree kind of deal. The stats aren't necessarily important at the moment. Alright, but now the configuration. Overall, it does seem like volume is, where it needs to be. But I'm still gonna turn things up just a little bit. I'll just bring everything up to the middle. You need to be up one more than the middle. And then I'll just turn this down. And I'll just keep an eye on it. Or wait, did they want me to eat the Magatama now? Or no, I guess it's just how I look at it. Maragare, okay, this is the one that I was given. Those are my stats up there. And what does suspend mean? Okay, so that's gonna be how we end the game. Let me just check that to make sure. Okay, yeah, so it's a save feature, but it's gonna end. It's gonna end the game when I do it, and then I would have to load back in. So does that mean the game auto saves? Let me just see this. No, there isn't. So I have to manually save. Medical Senator. So I have to make sure that I remember to save. And what are you staring at me for? So, Am I that peculiar? You're the demon here. You can hear something from inside the room. Oh, you again?
誰だ？
Okay, no, this is gonna be too loud.
お前、まさか公園だった小僧か？その姿は一体。
I'm not sure myself, but it seems like we need a new power.
とりあえず意識は元のままらしいな。やれやれ、何がどうなってやがる。いきなり目の前が光に包まれて気がついた時にはこの部屋だ。その辺を回った感じじゃどこかの病院らしいが、お前がいるってことは衛生病院か？
Okay, it's still just reaching the yellow, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
とにかくだ。外の様子を知ろうにも、おちおち歩くことさえできん。
Everything still sounds good in my ears.
もう出会ったか？
Them? No. Well, one, if you're referring to what I saw earlier. I'll just say any of what in case I... Not to pretend like I know what he's talking about.
悪魔とだ。俺に起きたことといい、お前のその姿といい、警察やらを当てにしてる場合じゃないらしいな。
Not at all.
こいつは真面目に可能性を考えるべきかもしれん。とてもにやかには信じられんが、ここが衛生病院だってんならありえない話じゃない。東京受胎、本当に起きたのかもしれん。
Yeah, I did.
このドラム缶みたいなオブジェには見覚えがある。こいつは氷川の秘蔵の品だったはずだ。
And wait, how did he know that it was still me?
間違いねえ。すべての鍵はあの男が握ってる。このまま話してても拉致があかん。お前、戦う力があるなら調べてくれ。
One second, guys. I can still kind of see a bit of green, like a very tiny bit of green in my hair, but oh well.
部屋の外の思念体と話したところで何も分かれしねえ。世界がどうなっちまったか、他に生き残った人間はいないのか。とにかく誰かに出会うことができれば何か分かるはずだ。残念だが俺には悪魔のいる場所を歩き回れる力はない。それにこのオブジェについて調べたいこともある。当てにしてるぜ。よろしく頼む。
Okay, oh, now we can save. So I guess it'll randomly prompt us to save if I don't do it on my own. It's a large cylinder. What will you do?
まずは外を目指すんだ。頼りにしてるぜ。
Okay. And I am still trying to find the elevator. Alright, who are you? Yet another demon after Magatsui? You can feel an extraordinary power from beyond the door, but you open it, yes. Let's see what this power is. Oh. You find yourself in a strange place. Yeah, this is not inside the elevator anymore. What the heck is this? A voice echoes in your head. Them again.
悪魔の力
The old man and the woman disappeared. You see a cash cube. You open it, you see what it does. You obtain medicine. Okay, so this will be the items that we obtain. I want eat. It's very great English right there. Me eat. Oh my gosh. Okay, well I dodged that attack. Okay, right now I can only attack normally or pass, so. Okay, luckily they're not taking a lot of damage away. Talk, why would I talk? Alright, there we go. You leveled up, please customize your stats. Alright. Hang on. Well, yeah, we'll boost strength first. Marugare has begun to act violently within you. Let it continue. More life from engulfs the area. Finally, we fully recovered. Okay. Continuing on. By my master's orders, I'll treat your wounds. You and your party were healed. Okay. There's only me and my party for now. So I gotta make sure I talk to these guys and get those cube things whenever I'm in this space. Alright, another enemy. Okay, I can only punch so far. Okay, I dodged that attack. I can't even see their health right now. But down they go. And how did I even end up here? A voice echoes in your head. Okay, to my left. The old man and the woman disappeared. Oh, not these guys. You remember these guys from Persona? Alright, now it's letting me choose who I want to attack. Okay, dodge that one. I'm gonna have to consider using my medicine if this keeps up. Okay, we're good. Put my agility up. Learn to lunge. Okay. Your voice echoes in your head.
ついたか。力は見た。上々だ。また近いうちに。
That's all you had to say? Now we're back in reality. Phew. Wait, am I going back to the roof? I believe I am. No, I was just there. No one's on the roof. Yeah, I need to go back to the first floor. Nobody's here. Who? Chiaki Isamu? Yeah, never heard of him. The exit is just as you perceive it. Were you trying to leave the hospital? Yes. Then how about next door? This is the main building, but there's an annex. Maybe you can use that entrance. You cannot use this exit. Wait, let me see this again. No, this is the one they said I couldn't go down. Oh no, E is for elevator, that's what it is. Alright, well I need to figure out how to get out of this building. We gotta delete some of these other playlists that I have in here. Okay, now I can go into the playlist I actually had to go into. If this thing would stop crashing. Alright, here we go. Alright, where's the elevator? Let's go on the second floor and see what we can do up here. Need some more water. Alright, sorry for pausing so much. It's a voice. My God, the door's locked from the other side, but you can hear all that screaming. There's some demons called Praetas making a fuss about wanting Magatsu. Magatsu is the source of demonic powers, I think. I really don't know how it works. So then that means it's a monster or a demon in here, but the door's locked. You can't open it. This is a stairwell. Okay, that's where I was. You know that security system at the passageway ahead? You need an annex gate pass to get through. And where would I get that at? Okay, more medicine, thank you. Saw some humans at the annex. They're probably dead by now, gobbled up by demons. Flesh, bones, and all. Okay, but where's the annex though? Let me see something. This is a stairway. It's a different set of doors. Okay. Oh, I've never seen a demon quite like you. Again, you know these from Persona. Hey, are you looking for something? Kinda, yeah. About that thing you're looking for. I'll help you. I'll help you if you want. In fact, I'll even be your demon ally. You want to know what I'm looking for? A demon who can take me to Yoyogi Park. You look kind of flabby and weak, but I'll let that slide. What do you say? Should we join up? I'm a high school student. Not all high school students are flabby and weak at all, but you know, I'm still a growing person. Kinda, yeah. Alrighty then, let's get out of here. If we have the pass thingy, we can get through that door to the annex. I saw some predators carrying it. I'm Pixie the Fairy. I'm sure we'll be the best of friends. Okay. The animation style is... I should say the graphics look great. The animation style is also... Some features look a little strong, but this Pixie looks great in this game. Alright. We saw some predators carrying it, so... Let's get past. You don't have a right card right now. So then go back. Instead you saw some predators carrying it. And where would those predators be at? Okay, open this up. The life stone. Okay. Search every nook and cranny. I've already been in there. The other one. I've already been in both these rooms. Those gunky predators are inside. Here, let me talk to them. Pixie changed the tone of her voice. I'm trying to communicate with them. Yeah. That's... Me eat. Oh, here we go. The door is now unlocked. Alright, they fell for it. You ready? Alright, let's go ahead in. They just look like that's all they say. Just ga. Magatsu? We don't have any Magatsu to get to the likes of you. Now, if you don't want to get hurt, hand over the pass thingy. Pronto. Pilar, God, that's all I gotta say. What are those earrings? Seriously, oh gosh, get off the screen. Me want to eat. Okay, dodge that one good, because I Cause, oh no, that's gonna take away even more HP. That was a critical hit though. Okay, Pixie. Absolutely heal me up, please. Okay, yeah, that lunge really hurts. I'm still just using my fist right now, but that lunge is hurting him. Okay, let's try a Zeo. Oh, they're weak to lightning attacks. Okay, perfect. Good to know. You obtain the Annex Gate Pass. Perfect. You're stronger than I thought. But you can get even stronger if you talk to other demons and get them on your side. Okay, so now just like Persona, I'm gonna have to remember that. Just like Persona, I gotta talk to these demons. Anyway, the past thing is ours now, so let's make our way to Yoyuki Park. Alright, let's get out of here. No, it's around. Through this door. You know, why is it so dark there? But okay, okay. Well, there's a demon way stronger than you up ahead in the annex. You'll probably get shredded in an instant. Nice knowing you. And thanks for the vote of confidence. Oh, the music's picking up. Oh my goodness. You see that demon swimming around the lobby like he owns the place? That's Fornius. Yes, I remember Fornius. Couldn't remember the name, but it looked familiar. As long as he's around, you might as well kiss any hopes of leaving this hospital alive goodbye. Oh, let's see. Don't have any more. Alright, well, we're dealing with somebody else first now. Nope, that missed. Okay, there we go. Can I... Is this another enemy? Oh no. I can see it. I can see you suffering in your battle against the demons. But this future is only one of many possibilities. The future is not written in stone. I shall help you. What future do you desire? I guess a bright future. If you wish for a bright future, know your enemies and use attacks that they are weak against. If you do, a bright future full of attacking shall await you. It is not easy to learn your enemy's weaknesses. Only through battle shall you gain knowledge. Yes, that's just like with Persona, you gotta kind of memorize what everybody's weak against. I shall help you. What future do you desire? Okay, we can come back. Wait, before I go back there. Oh, we got another enemy. I've never seen a demon like you. Take this as a sign of our meeting. Obtained medicine. Okay, thank you. Okay, another random stopping of the... Okay. Okay, that hurt. Okay, well, they're weak to lightning, so she's gonna use that. Okay, goodbye. Alright, we gotta, heal me now. After that, have to... Oh, no, we're good. Okay. Almost leveled up. Okay, these fights are just happening at random times now. Hey, you there. The demon next door isn't trying to eat me, is he? Hey, wait a second. You're a demon too. Yes. Revival bead? Okay, thank you. Those are the last doors. Okay, let's go to the other... Oh, no. Another enemy attack first. A bunch of attacks happening there. Okay, she's gonna have to heal me. Okay, that got rid of them. Okay, of course they missed. She misses that one. Thankfully, she dodged that attack. Okay, that gets rid of them. Okay, she is in a lot of trouble right now. Okay, there we go. Now, level 4. She almost went to level 3. I did strength and agility, now I'll do magic ability. Learn to analyze. Okay. So these enemy attacks are just spawning at random times. There's nothing here except for more enemies. Alright. We don't gotta worry about that right now. She needs to heal herself. But she is running very low on... Okay, critical shot. Perfect. She needs over 100 points to level up again. My goodness. Oh, learns seduce. Okay. Wants to talk to you. You listen. Yes. Gave something to you. Received this done. Okay. Alright, well, before we get sucked into another fight, I'll just end the stream for here. And we will continue with trying to get out of here. Me and Yami are going to be trading off from here on out. Just one day me, one day her, until we feel like just being one of us for multiple days. But yes, so far, a lot of crazy things happening with this game. A lot of crazy things that we don't understand yet. I'm not sure if this character, the protagonist who I'm naming Hanjin, even understands how any of this even happened to him. So, soon we shall find that out. But for now, I'll create a suspend. And get on out of here. Oh, we can skip that part. Okay, alright. So yes, tomorrow Yami will be back to resume her games. So I will see you all in a couple of days. Have a great night, everybody.